It's like a family tree, part of you and part of me. And if we should separate, go your own way, I won't wait.
Hello viewers, you're welcome to Relationship Gist channel. In this channel, we're going to be talking about topics that is related to relationship. We are also going to be talking about topics that is related to lifestyles. In the relationship aspect, we're going to be talking about discussing some certain, important things that can help your relationship to grow. Some important things that can, create, stronger bonding between you and your partner. We're going to be talking about so many things that people, shy away from. So many things that people don't like to discuss, people don't like to talk about. But these are the things that helps, to build up relationship. So I want you to please stay tuned even as we go on with this discussion today. And if you're joining us for the very first time, please like our video and also subscribe. Click on the subscription button below. And also turn on the notification button so that whenever we post our videos, you will see that you will receive notification. And like our video, share our videos. The link to our Instagram and our Facebook page is written on the description below. Please, and also it is showing on the screen. Please subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to our follow us on Instagram. Like our page on Facebook. And I promise you that you will never regret watching our videos. I have important people here with me that will be discussing today's topic, which is written on the screen there. And is it important to tell your partner about your past in your relationship? That is, does it matter? Your past, does it really matter to tell them, your partner, whomever you are with in your relationship? Do you think that they deserve to know your past? Or you think that, okay, the past does not matter? You think that, okay, fine, let's just, move on from where we see each other. Let's not talk about our past. So this is what we're going to discuss today. And on my right hand side, I have baby Jael. And on my left hand side too, I have Ella and Joshua. They are amazing individuals. These are people that I can tell you that they are very real when it comes to discussion like this. So they are going to be discussing this topic with me, and I want you to stay tuned in this discussion. So yes, now we go into what we have today. So the topic is it important to tell your partner about your past in your relationship? That is, should you tell your partner about your past experience, about your past, or the past should remain in the past? I don't know, do you understand the question?
Yeah, sure, yeah,
Okay.
You understand perfectly.
All right, so
Yeah, I should start?
yes, let me start with you.
My simple answer is yes and no. And yes, based on the fact that it depends on the partner you have, first of all. Because sometimes, like, you might be with somebody who actually does not really care about your past. The person will just tell you, like, let the past be in the past and let's just move forward and just keep being together. Well, there are some people who actually want to know what happened in your past, if it will come.
I know sometimes you always say the past is the past, but the past always has a way of catching up with us. Like,
in the present.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just never just the past, because you cannot say, okay, I had a child in my past and now I'm moving forward with somebody else and I'm going to bring it up and tell you. That's still like something you have to share with your partner. So yeah, it's a yes and no. That's just
Okay, so for you, it is yes
and no.
and no.
Yes.
Please, before we come to you, let's hear what Josh has to say.
Okay, I wrote something down again. Can I read it out?
All right, sure, go ahead.
So, first of all, my answer is yes, and this is why. To truly know or understand someone, right?
Yeah.
You need to know their past, understand their present, that is whatever situation they are in currently,
Okay.
and grow with them into their future. Because, and yes, there are some exceptions to this, right? In cases where, just like Ella said, when you meet someone, they disregard whatever past you had before you met them, and they take the memories that the both of you create together as the past,
Okay.
right? But the past, it helps you to acknowledge the growth of your partner. Like,
Okay.
you know, before you met them, they were someone, they've been through challenges, they've had problems, they have things they are allergic to, they have things they are afraid of, they have hopes and dreams from the past. Knowing those things will help you acknowledge the growth they've made as a person up to that moment. The present will help you appreciate their companionship. It will help you appreciate the time you spend together with them, and then the efforts that both of you put into growth together in the relationship. And then the future, even though the future is not really known, planning it together helps you see like a part of the person's mind, how the person thinks towards the future. And then if we are going to bring it to relationship dynamics specifically, right? A woman cares more about a man's future, while a man cares more about a woman's past. That's why there's a quote that says, a woman wants to be a man's last, while a man wants to be a woman's first.
Oh,
which is why sometimes women, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Which is why sometimes women won't really consider a man that has zero ambition unless he's successful. That's thought towards the future. While a man will get worried if the woman has like double-digit sexual figures or into the 3 digits and so on. A woman that would ignore a man's future, she's putting herself in danger, because there's no way for her to protect herself, her children, her future, her plans. Like, it will get destroyed. And then, everybody accepts this. Like, if your husband is like has no ambition for the future, people around you will be like, why are you putting yourself in danger? This guy will destroy you, so on and so forth. Everybody accepts it. But when a man is now considering like a woman's past, everybody like puts an exclamation mark on it. Like, what you're doing is very wrong. Like, why are you thinking about it? Just ignore the past. Take her as she is. Stuff like that. Understandably, because sometimes men, when they hear a woman's past, they have an unconscious bias and an unconscious judgment towards it. It will make them like, you know, when your heart feels heavy.
Yeah.
For those that have experienced it, not everybody has this experience. For some of us, our heart will feel heavy. Some is just upright judgment, maybe because of the culture we were brought up in. That being said, a man's past should also be aired, I hope you know, because you don't know that although a lot of men don't really have problem talking about it, like, but when it comes to, for example, the present, they would lie, because that's why I say men lie a lot, and so they will lie about the present, but they don't have problem talking much about the past. That's like one of those subtle differences between men and women when it comes to relationship dynamics. And then finally, some things from the past should be said like step by step. You don't unleash the dam and then just pour everything on them. Like, it will be overwhelming. Like, you're supposed to say it as you grow into the relationship. And if there's something like very, very, what's the word? Very, very critical that they need to know, but you know that you can't tell them as you meet them. You tell them that thing exists, but then you tell them you can't tell them at that time. That will show that you are putting a level of trust and showing a form of maturity towards that partner, that person will appreciate it.
Sorry, please, can I just say something before you go to go?
Yeah.
I choose to disagree with what he just said last. That you should just tell them that exists. No, don't. Like, don't make people accept you like by force.
Yes,
For instance,
yes.
like, don't just tell me how it is. If I choose to still be with you because of this particular thing, it's my choice.
Yes.
Don't tell me like, oh, I'm keeping it. Then when we now start dating for a year, 6 months, then you now unleash it on me. Then at that point, okay, there's emotions and I'm now trapped. No, don't. Like, I feel like that's very wrong.
Wait. What if the person wants to, to prevent hurting you? The person doesn't want to.
You
tell
hurt me
something
more when you tell me later. Yes, you hurt me more because, for instance, you have a child now. Then you just keep hinting that people who have children before marriage is very okay. You just like keep supporting that notion. Then one day you now just drop it on me that you have a child. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't understand. Then you don't want to. Now you're hurting me more because, like, why did you hide that from me?
I understand, but to elaborate on that point, when I say something of that extent, I'm talking about something else that will not have like, it's not something like, oh, I have a child.
Okay.
No, but more like I've done something in the past, and if you someone see my record of the past, don't be too surprised, like that kind of thing.
Okay.
Let's
Let's hear what Jael has to say. What do you have to say?
Wow. I just feel it also depends on whoever you're in a relationship with.
Okay.
Like, there are some things that your partner can just take if you tell them. Yeah, that is just the truth. So,
Yes.
and it also depends on that type of relationship. If that relationship, people are, how would I put it, like planning to get married in the future, start a family. Yeah, if it's serious, but if it's just boyfriend and girlfriend, no, not everything that they must know about. I feel.
But from boyfriend and girlfriend, you just enter marriage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's leading,
How will you know it's leading?
Exactly. How do you know it's going to lead
It's
to
from
this?
you don't conversate it.
So he has dated you for 5 years. You not say anything, no. It's not when he now propose, you not say, okay, this thing happened when.
Why will he date you for 5 years? No, wait. Why?
It depends. You can date somebody for 5 years, even more than that.
Why?
The people that have been dating since high school, they will marry immediately. Abi. It takes time now. People start dating 15, and they.
The ratio is small, to be honest. That ratio is quite
But it's something that happens. We're not talking about percentage now.
The ratio of people who date for long periods of time, but they've been dating since they were young, is quite little. So it's an exception.
It's not an
It's actually
exception because in the present day Nigeria right now, where economy is hard, people do relationship for years and they will just keep dating, hoping that okay, one day when this guy sets his feet down, we'll get married. So dating for long is not. I feel like maybe in Western culture, yes, it's weird, but back home, I think it's very normal. Very normal. Except maybe the girl will now dump.
Dating for a long
time,
period.
yes. Except maybe the girl will now find a
Like,
husband and leave her boyfriend.
Okay, wait, let me ask you,
Jiggers.
Ella. Like, when you say a long period of time, what do you mean by a long period of time? Because your long period of time may be different from my own.
Okay, like maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years.
Okay.
7.
Quite long.
7.
Yes.
quite long.
No, but imagine if you guys went to uni together. No, but no. Yeah. Okay, let me not talk, Sha. Let me. This YouTube matter. Let me not talk. This internet issues. Let me not talk.
I think yes. I will say there are something you said I agree with, and there are some things you say I did not totally agree with.
Yeah.
And I agree with most of the things you say. When you say, you were not in this other side, you're not in the other side.
Yeah,
so you're just middle.
Yeah.
And for you also are the middle. So I will say from my own idea, I will say that I think it depends on the foundation of the relationship. Because take for example the strong, that's the foundation of every relationship determines the kind of secret or the kind of past you should lay on it. For example, somebody is getting to know you, and then that first week that you people are getting to know each other, you now come up and tell him, I want to tell you that I have done this, I have done that, I have this, I have that. The person will be like, what? Who knows?
First week.
No, but I think first week is too early now.
Yeah.
You don't even know if you guys go on the second date. at first week. So first week is still very early.
Maybe
Yes.
6 months.
Yes.
No, 6 months is far now. Jesus. But to me, 6 months is far.
6
oh.
months?
Haba.
Yes, now.
No,
Get
no,
to know
no,
the
no.
person more.
Wait.
Then before you now come
before
out-
you now open up.
You see, people,
Yes.
that's you just being emotionally trapped in somebody. Because at that point, the guy already likes you. You see, you like him, and then there are a lot of things that have already happened already. So it's even hard to like pull away. But imagine you just meet a guy like this month now. People start talking. Then you now hear like, oh, he has murdered somebody before, or he has gone to prison before. You're not gonna pack your shoe, dust your this and run away.
I will.
Wait.
Also,
You
so
know,
fast
there's
food, just
something you say. You know, there's something you say. You say
Oh.
that she said that the kind of secret you tell somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, the kind of relationship you have with somebody determine the kind of secrets you go to reveal to them.
Yeah.
For example, if you see someone and you see a potential husband, or you see a lady and you see a potential wife or a potential husband, somebody you want to spend your life with.
Yeah.
You know, there's some things, the way you handle the person will be different from somebody like a boyfriend and a girlfriend you just want to pass time with.
Yeah.
The way you handle the person,
True.
the way you treat them, the way there's some secret you even reveal to them
Yeah.
matters also. But I feel 6 months, I'll be in a relationship with you for 6 months, and then that is when I will know that you've had a child.
That one for child.
I don't know now.
No, but okay, child is even.
Wait.
Okay.
It will take 6 months to tell me that about something you've done in the past.
Yeah.
It means there are some other things that will take 3 years or 4 years before you open.
Honestly, for the matter.
Okay, for the matter of child is
I
quite.
think you say it early. I think you should.
I think you just say I have a child. Maybe we
Because
start talking. I have a
if
child.
you
I
say
think
I
you
have
just
a
say
child
because.
and the person cannot handle it, they should withdraw early.
Yeah.
No point
Before
going
you
far.
get to
No point going
Okay,
far. and then-
okay. Look at this. There is a story that somebody told me.
Okay.
And this story, the person said that there was a lady that during the time she was still in secondary school,
Yeah.
she got pregnant and she had a son. So the family now said, okay, fine, we want you to complete your school.
Yeah.
They collected the child from the lady and sent her back to school.
Yeah.
So the mom started training the child. So she graduated from, she finished her secondary school, went to university. After graduating from university, she went to the city and started living her life normally.
Yeah.
And the boy addresses her like, as if an aunt, not mother. So when at some point she got into a relationship and later on married the guy. After marrying this guy, she did not tell the guy that she has a child. This is what happened. The dad died, and the mom was getting very old. So she went to the village and picked the child and brought the child home. The husband now went out and somebody now congratulated the husband and said, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. You decided to adopt your wife's child." The man was like, "How?" He came home and it became an issue. And the woman, the wife, was on the side that he said, but during the time we are doing this, you did not ask me.
No, that's wrong.
How will he know?
That's very wrong. No, but that's very wrong. That's very wrong.
You are saying now that 6 months you should tell.
Like that is marriage, oh. I'm talking about that is marriage.
That one is very wrong.
That's-
But me, I even feel like the issue of child, right? That should be something like even the first day you just say it.
Yeah.
So if you want to be with somebody who already has a child, because having a child doesn't go away, it's something that is with you for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Do I want to deal with your baby mama? Do you want to deal with my baby daddy? Because are they in the picture? How do you get the child? All that one is very, like that one is something you should say like immediately. But I feel like when people talk about past, most of the time when it's relating to women, it's just more like, oh, the men you've been with or what you've done in your past.
Body count?
Exactly. Or did you party? Did you do a hand? Did you sleep around? Were you a cheap girl? Did you drink so much? Did you party so much? That's how they like term women's past. You get, yeah. So I think that's what they talk about.
Wait, let me ask both of you, because people are being on the defensive side now too about women. You are defending women. Let me
I always
ask.
defend women.
For example,
Always.
you see, for example, you meet a lady, a lady that have had maybe during her period of singlehood and all
being
of
on the
that.
streets.
I'm being careful so that you will not come for me. And at the course of being on the street, she now made a mistake
Okay.
of getting pregnant and
at the process of trying to terminate the baby,
her uterus got,
She can't have a child anymore.
Yes.
That one is a serious issue now.
And now, getting married, seeing somebody that she loves, do you think that lady will open up to that guy?
Oh, that one is hard though. It's hard because you not being able to have a child. I feel like, not even I feel like, that is your basic responsibility as a woman,
it's
right?
past.
That one has entered your future.
That
part's going to enter your future, so that one already destroyed your future.
That's like a sin that can never be
Yes,
clean.
it's there already.
So what do you do in that kind of situation?
Personally, me, if it's someone I really love, I will tell him straight.
If you don't
Like, if I really love the guy, and we are planning to get married and everything, I'll be open with him because I don't. If I love you, I don't want to punish you and keep you in a marriage. I tell you about this, and if you say okay, we can do something, we can get a surrogate person, or we can, adopt or anything. Fine. But nah, I can't keep that secret from
I don't know if I would tell you. Do you know why?
Oh my
I
God.
don't find out. Obviously, I don't. Yes.
He may not find out unless he may not find out unless maybe you people start pray, going to church.
I don't really know the entire Jesus. You can still get pregnant. What did doctors say? Jesus ever?
Oh my God.
Let me be serious actually. Because I know that, okay, from a medical perspective, we're all medical students now, so it's more like they've told you cannot have. I might not tell the person based on the fact that, oh God, this thing is, it depends. If I wake up, it depends.
If you did not tell him, maybe, and then you notice that he's worried. Obviously, you'll be worried if baby is not forthcoming and he's praying, asking. Are you going to pray with him?
Do you know that I can be the person that if I'm in a relationship and it's getting too serious, I'll just check out and ghost the person just because I don't want to put anybody through that.
Stress.
My problem. Yes. So I might not even end up getting married since I know that I can't have children, because if you get married and you cannot have children and you're married to somebody who is not even enlightened or somebody who is not even willing to walk into that journey, because men will say, oh yes, it's okay, it's not a problem. Then when you now get in, maybe the pressure from family will start now treating you somehow, and it's one that can even bring wife for you. And since your wife cannot have children, so I don't want to do all that bullshit. So actually,
what did a man about you?
But what of you actually?
all that is African words. It's not an African man I'll marry.
Boys don't do that though.
But it's an African man I'll marry
If you fall
now.
in love with this particular guy, like you are deeply in love with him. It happens.
Sometimes you don't know, you don't plan falling that deep, like in love with someone.
Yes,
So what if you fall in like so deep with this person?
I'll tell him.
You open up and tell him.
I'll tell him. Then his choice to say, and I think I will even tell him earlier.
Yeah.
So it's now your choice. If you want to
Continue.
do this with me, fine. If you don't, I think the cases were reversed. Let's ask you people now. And maybe something happened to your this night and acting blanks. What you gonna do? Will you tell your wife or you like?
What do you have to say?
Me personally or men as a whole.
They have to
Please, you can speak for us. Don't
Because
worry.
we spoke about that. Yeah.
Me personally, I would. Men as a whole, I'm not sure they would.
True.
Depends. I think it depends on what country. Like no, what side of the world. I think men from like African this thing, like majority probably won't, because they have this, there's like a kind of mindset of like very huge ego and arrogance generally. But men from the other side of the world, because of how they've grown up and everything, it's not that much of an issue for them regarding women that can give birth and women that cannot. Like
That kind of thing, they will come clean about it, and then if it can't happen, they split. Because their side of the world is more on freedom, liberation, stuff like that. So it boils over into their relationships too. But like our side that is like conservative, they are going to like probably going to be a thing blamed on the woman, marrying another wife, stuff like that. But me personally, I would, because I believe that for
marriage to work, there needs to be close to 100% trust, even if humans can't achieve it, but at least work towards it, because you don't know what level of bonding you and your partner need to actually sustain that relationship. because there's a reason why a lot of marriages fail. It's
Yeah,
not just like if exposing such a secret and being that vulnerable is what it takes for the both of you to bond deeper, why not take the risk? But that's just
Okay, for me, okay, you put, is the question also for
No,
me too?
just for you guys, two of you. Yeah.
All right, okay. For me, personally, I think that there are some pasts.
That if you don't address it very well, it will encroach on your future. And when it comes up later, it will destroy your future. For example, there are some things that you may hide from your partner now. You may not be the one to reveal it. Just like that woman. The woman kept it and it would have remained hidden. You know, you ladies, you women are very good in hiding secrets.
Says men.
Are we
Sons of Adam.
It's true, no!
I beg.
You guys started from the beginning, Sha. I know. But the truth is that even when Eve ate the fruit now, he did he tell the husband? He didn't tell the husband. He just gave Adam.
the fruits.
Amen.
So I feel that there are some parts that you need to address. There are some parts you need to come clean. You need to tell him, he or she, this is what happened in the past. Because if you don't say it, someone else may say it. Do you understand? And when somebody else says it, your partner may not believe you again. And you know, trust is very difficult to build. Like, it takes time to build trust. But you can destroy trust as easy as anything. And once it's destroyed, it's always difficult to build. Yes. So if for example you hide something from your partner and along the line
He finds out. Okay, there is something that happened. A guy wanted to marry a lady, and you know what? The guy's best man has dated the lady.
and this lady and the best man, they hid it from the man. The man did not know until the eve of their wedding.
Oh, sorry. At what point?
It's not his man's business now.
No wait. At what point did she know like that was the best man?
She knew from the beginning.
For instance, you can start dating somebody and you know, like now you're dating in China now. Maybe you've dated your boyfriend's friend back home. You don't know. Maybe you now go back home. I feel like that one is not like.
No, she knew.
From the beginning.
She knew that this guy is the. You know, if you are getting married to somebody, obviously your partner is obviously going to tell you, this is the person I want to be my best man, and you yourself will also tell him.
Okay.
So you will know. Obviously, they know.
Maybe I'm not understanding.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying.
I'm not
saying,
understanding this.
at what you're saying this is your, okay, for instance now, your best man, you start dating in China. I don't know him now. He's in Nigeria, I don't know him.
Yes.
Then we now maybe dated for like a couple of years, then we go back home, then after me this is your best man. And I dated him before. So like why should I now come and start telling you
that type of
this is my ex-boyfriend?
No, I don't know how it happened, but the thing is that if they've had relationship with
Except if maybe we just meet, then I meet your friend and he was my ex.
Wait.
Don't
you think that it's important to tell your husband to be that you dated his best man?
You as a man, will you tell your wife? I'm number one. Men will never tell their wives like this. I've dated your friend before. They will not. They will even continue after the marriage.
Joshua,
please.
Are you here?
What are you?
They will not even.
Speaking from experience, please.
Yes, something from experience and examples and people that have told me. Please, don't even go there.
I feel like
Okay, I'm asking you honestly now.
Yes, for me.
Tables were reversed.
Okay.
If you had dated your wife's best and she bridesmaid, will you tell her?
Not even dated, even if it's just sex. Can you tell her?
They should just let it go.
Truthfully, if I dated my wife, chief bridesmaid, I will obviously tell her. This is how I'm going to tell her.
Okay.
Telling her is also to make her know that there is nothing else going on. For example, if I did not tell her
and
sees you guys
together, like maybe no, I did not tell her.
Yeah.
And then maybe at the course of that marriage, prepare, for the wedding, we can, things can happen. We can end up meeting each other, me and her chief bridesmaid somewhere, and then maybe later on, there's some secret. That's what I said earlier. There's some secret that cannot remain forever. So somebody may tell my wife, do you know that? Do you know that this person has dated? Then my wife will now remember. She will be like, oh, I saw
these two of them sitting together.
Yes.
What will they do?
Don't you think there's something was going on?
Ella, think about it.
Yes.
Right? The person you had a relationship with is this person's best man. If that is that person's best man, that means that he has connection to that person's circle of friends, which saw you with him.
Exactly.
So the likelihood of one of them leaking it unknowingly without even knowing anything.
The same circle of friends, definitely. Even without even telling you, what do you?
Why will he date you for 5 years? No, wait. Why?
It depends. You can date somebody for 5 years, even more than that.
Why?
But wait.
So people that have been dating since high school, they will marry immediately. It takes time now. People start dating 15, and then
the ratio is small. To be honest, that ratio is quite.
But it's something that happens. We're not talking about percentage now.
The ratio of people who date for long periods of time, but they've been dating since they were young, is quite little. So it's an exception.
It's not an exception because in the present day Nigeria right now, where economy is hard, people do relationship for years, and they will just keep dating, hoping that one day when this guy sets his feet down, we'll get married. So dating for long is not. I feel like maybe in Western culture, yes, it's weird, but back home, I think it's very normal. Very normal. Except maybe the girl will now dump.
Dating for a long
time, yes. Except maybe the girl will now find a husband and leave her boyfriend.
Okay, wait, let me ask you, Ella. When you say a long period of time, what do you mean by a long period of time? Because your long period of time may be different from my own.
Okay, like maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years.
Okay.
7.
Quite long.
7.
Yes.
Quite long.
No, but imagine if you guys went to uni together. Okay, let me not talk, Sha. Let me. This YouTube matter. Let me not talk. This internet issues. Let me not talk.
I think yes. I will say there are something you said. I agree with, and there are some things you say I did not totally agree with.
Yeah.
And I agree with most of the things you say. When you say, you were not in this other side, you're not in the other side.
Yeah,
so you're just middle.
Yeah.
And for you also are at the middle. So I will say from my own idea, I will say that I think it depends on the foundation of the relationship. Because take for example the strong, that's the foundation of every relationship determines the kind of secret or the kind of past you should lay on it. For example, somebody is getting to know you, and then that first week that you people are getting to know each other, you now come up and tell him, I want to tell you that I have done this, I have done that, I have this, I have that. The person will be like, what? Who knows?
First week.
No, but I think first week is too early now.
Yes.
I don't even know if you guys go on the second date at first week. So first week is still very early.
Maybe
Yes.
6 months.
Yes.
No, 6 months is far now. Jesus. But to me, 6 months is far.
6 months?
Haba.
Yes, now.
No.
The person more.
Wait.
Then before you now come
before
out-
you now open up.
You see, people,
Yes.
that's you just being emotionally trapped in somebody. But at that point, the guy already likes you. You see, you like him, and then there are a lot of things that have already happened already. So it's even hard to pull away. But imagine you just meet a guy like this month now. People start talking. Then you now hear he has murdered somebody before, or he has gone to prison before. You're not gonna pack your shoe, dust your this and run away.
I will.
Wait. There's something you say. You say that she said that the kind of secret you tell somebody. I mean, the kind of relationship you have with somebody determine the kind of secrets you will go to reveal to them.
Yeah.
For example, if you see someone and you see a potential husband in someone, and
They don't write that for face.
Even the one you don't like,
yes,
now.
no. I mean, yes, ladies lie a lot.
Yeah,
I don't want
men
to
too
bring
lie a lot. Yes.
I don't want to bring up a different topic, but
Okay.
but the truth is that,
Yes.
for example, you see a guy or you see a lady and you see a potential wife or
Okay.
a potential husband, somebody you want to spend your life with.
Yeah.
You know, there's some things, the way you handle the person will be different from somebody like a boyfriend and a girlfriend you just want to pass the time with. The way you handle the person, the way you treat them, the way there's some secret you even reveal to them
Yeah.
matters also. But I feel 6 months, I'll be in a relationship with you for 6 months, and then that is when I will know that you've had a child.
That one for child.
I don't know now.
No, but okay, child is even.
Wait.
Okay.
If you can tell me, if you take 6 months to tell me that about something you've done in the past,
Yeah.
it means there are some other things that will take 3 years or 4 years before you open.
Honestly, for the matter.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, for the matter of child is quite.
I think you say it early. I think you should.
I think you just say I have a child. Maybe we
Because
start talking. I have a
if
child.
you say I have
Just
a
say
child
because
and the person cannot handle it, they should withdraw early.
Yeah.
No point
Before
going
you
far.
get to
No point going
Okay,
far. And then-
okay. Look at this. There is a story that somebody told me, and this story, the person said that there was a lady that during the time she was still in secondary school, she got pregnant and she had a son. So the family now said, okay, fine, we want you to complete your school.
Yeah.
They collected the child from the lady and sent her back to school.
Yeah.
So the mom started training the child. So she graduated from, she finished her secondary school, went to university. After graduating from university, she went to the city and started living her life normally.
Yeah.
And her son was calling her auntie.
yeah.
Whenever she comes home, the boy addresses her like, as if an aunt, not mother. So when at some point she got into a relationship and later on married the guy. After marrying this guy, she did not tell the guy that she has a child. Then after marrying the child, this is what happened. The dad died and the mom was getting very old.
Yeah.
So she went to the village and picked the child and brought the
say
child
her brother.
home. She did not say her brother, just say, that is her brother's child. Brought the child home. The husband now went out and somebody now congratulated the husband and said, oh, I'm so proud of you. You decided to adopt your wife's child. The man was
That one
like,
self-approval saying.
the man was like, how? He came home and it became an issue. And the woman, the wife was on the side that he said, but during the time we are doing this, you did not ask me.
No, that's wrong.
How will he know?
That's very wrong. No, but that's very wrong. That's very wrong.
That's wrong.
It's wrong.
That's very wrong.
But you are saying now that 6 months you should tell.
Like that is marriage, bro. I'm talking about that is marriage.
That one is very wrong.
That's
For me, I even feel like the issue of child, right? That should be something like, even the first day you just say it.
Yeah.
So if you want to be with somebody who already has a child, because having a child doesn't go away, it's something that is beautiful for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Do I want to deal with your baby mama? Do you want to deal with my baby daddy? Because are they in the picture? How do you get the child? All that one is very, like that one is something you should say like immediately. But I feel like when people talk about past, most of the time when it's relating to women, it's just more like, oh, the men you've been with or what you've done in your past.
Body count.
Exactly. Or did you party? Did you do a hand? Did you sleep around? Were you a cheap girl? Did you drink so much? Did you party so much? That's how they like term women's past. You get, yeah. So I think that's what they talk about.
Wait, let me ask both of you, because you people are being on the defensive side now too about women. You people are defending women. Let me
I always
ask.
defend women.
For example,
Always.
you see, for example, you meet a lady, a lady that have had maybe during her period of singlehood and
been
all
on
of
the
that.
streets. Yes, now
You know it.
I've been on the
So
streets now.
I'm being careful so that you people will not come for me. And at the course of being on the street, she now made a mistake of getting pregnant, and at the process of trying to terminate the baby, her uterus got
she can't have a child anymore.
Yes.
That one is serious issue now.
And now, getting married, seeing somebody that she loves, do you think that lady will open up to that guy?
Oh, that one is hard though. It's hard because you not being able to have a child. I feel like, not even I feel like, that is your basic responsibility as a woman,
it's
right?
past.
That one has entered your future. That part has entered your future, sir. So that one already destroyed your future.
That's
to
like
be honest.
a sin that can never be.
Yes, it's there already.
So what do you do in that kind of situation?
Personally, me, if it's someone I really love, I will tell him straight.
If you don't
Like,
like,
if I really love the guy, and we are planning to get married and everything, I'll be open with him because I don't. If I love you, I don't want to punish you and keep you in a marriage. I tell you about this, and if you say okay, we can do something, we can get a surrogate person, or we can, adopt or anything. Fine. But like, nah, I can't keep that secret.
me, I don't know if I would tell you because do you know why?
Oh my God.
I
Find out.
Obviously, I don't. Yes.
He may not find out unless he may not find out unless maybe people start pray, going to church.
I know miracle
going
they
to
tired
doctors.
Jesus. You can still get pregnant even if doctors say you cannot. Jesus ever miracle does not tire
Oh my God.
Okay, but let me be serious. No, let me be serious actually. Let me be serious actually. Because I know that from a medical perspective, we're all medical students here now, so it's more like they've told you cannot have.
Okay.
I might not tell the person based on the fact that oh God, this thing is it depends, Sha. It depends. If I wake up, it depends.
If you did not tell him, maybe and then you notice that he's worried. Obviously, he'll be worried if baby is not forthcoming.
Yeah.
And he's praying, asking, are you going to pray with him?
Do you know that I can be the person that if I'm in a relationship and it's getting too serious, I'll just check out and ghost the person just because I don't want to put anybody through that. My
Stress.
problem, yes. So I might not even end up getting married since I know that I can't have children. Because if you get married and you cannot have children, and you're married to somebody who is not even enlightened or somebody who is not even willing to walk with that journey. Because men will say, oh yes, it's okay, it's not a problem. Then when you now get in, maybe the pressure from family, you'll start now treating you somehow, and it's more that can even bring wife for you. And since your wife cannot have children, so I don't want to do all that bullshit. So actually,
What is a man that loves you? Who needs
But
to get
what
pressure
of you
from family?
actually?
all that is African words. It's not an African man I'll marry.
Boys don't do that though.
But it's not. But it's not. It's an African man I'll marry
you fall
now.
in love with this particular guy, like you are deeply in love with him. It happens. Sometimes you don't know, you don't plan falling that deep, like in love with someone.
Yes,
So what if you fall in like so deep with this person?
I'll tell him.
You open up and tell
Yeah, I'll
him.
tell him. Then it's his choice to say. And I would think I would even tell him earlier.
Yes.
So it's now your choice. If you want to
Continue.
do this with me, fine. If you don't, and if the cases were reversed, let's ask you people now. And maybe something happened to your this thing, if you're an acting blanks. What you gonna do? Will you tell your wife or you like?
What do you have to say?
Me personally or men as a whole.
They ask us,
You can speak for us, don't
Because
worry.
we spoke for ourselves. Yeah.
Me personally, I would. Men as a whole, I'm not sure they would.
True.
Depends. I think depends on what country. Like no, what side of the world. I think men from like African this thing, like majority probably won't, because they have these days like a kind of mindset of like very huge ego and arrogance generally. But men from the other side of the world, because of how they've grown up and everything, it's not that much of an issue for them regarding women that can give birth and women that cannot. Like that kind of thing, they'll come clean about it, and then if it can happen, they split. Because their side of the world is more on freedom, liberation, stuff like that. So it boils over into their relationships too. But like our side that is like conservative, they are going to like probably going to be a thing, blame it on the woman, marry another wife, stuff like that. But me personally, I would, because I believe that for marriage to work, there needs to be close to 100% trust, even if humans can't achieve it, but at least work towards it, because you don't know what level of bonding you and your partner need to actually sustain that relationship. Because there's a reason why a lot of marriages fail. It's
Yeah,
not just like if exposing such a secret and being that vulnerable is what it takes for the both of you to bond deeper, why not take the risk? But that's just one.
Okay. For me. Okay, do you put? Is the question also for me too?
It's for both of you now.
All right. Okay. For me, personally, I think that there are some pasts that if you don't address it very well, it will encroach on your future. And when it comes up later, it will destroy your future. For example, there are some things that you may hide from your partner now. You may not be the one to reveal it. Just like that woman. The woman kept it and it would have remained hidden. You know, you ladies, you women are very good in hiding secrets.
Says men.
Are we
Sons of Adam.
It's true, no!
I beg.
You guys started from the beginning, Sha. I know. But the truth is that even when Eve ate the fruit now, he did not tell the husband. He didn't tell the husband. He just gave Adam. So I feel that there are some parts that you need to address. There are some parts you need to come clean. You need to tell him, he or she, this is what happened in the past. Because if you don't say it, someone else may say it. Do you understand? And when somebody else says it, your partner may not believe you again. And you know, trust is very difficult to build. Like, it takes time to build trust. But you can destroy trust as easy as anything. And once it's destroyed, it's always difficult to rebuild. Yes. So if for example you hide something from your partner and along the line he finds out, okay, there's something that happened, a guy wanted to marry a lady, and you know what, the guy's best man has dated the lady. And this lady and the best man, they hid it from the man. The man did not know until the eve of their wedding.
Oh, sorry, at what point?
It's not his man's business now.
No, wait. At what point did she know like that was the best man?
She knew from the beginning.
For instance, you can start dating somebody and you know, like now you're dating in China now. Maybe you've dated your boyfriend's friend back home. You don't know. Maybe you will not go back home. I feel like that one is not like.
No, she knew.
She
knew that this guy is the. You know, if you are getting married to somebody, obviously your partner is obviously going to tell you, this is the person I want to be my best man, and you yourself will also tell him.
Okay.
So you will know. Obviously, they know.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying.
I'm not understanding this.
At what you're saying, this is your. Okay, for instance, now your best man. We start dating in China. I don't know him now. He's in Nigeria. I don't know him.
Yes.
Then we now maybe dated for like a couple of years. Then we go back home. Then you now tell me he's your best man, and I dated him before. So like, why should I now come and start telling you
that type of
this is my ex-boyfriend?
No, I don't know how it happened, but the thing is that they've had relationship.
Except if maybe we just meet, then I meet your friend and he was my ex.
Wait. Don't you think that it's important to tell your husband to be that you dated his best man?
You as a man, you tell your wife. I'm number one. Men will never tell their wife like this. I've dated your friend before. They will not. They will even continue after the marriage.
Joshua,
please.
Are you here?
They will not even.
Are you speaking from experience, please?
Yes, something from experience and examples and people that have told me. Please, don't even go there.
I feel like
I'm asking you honestly now.
Yes, for me.
Tables were reversed.
Okay.
If you have dated your wife's best and she bridesmaid, will you tell her? Not even dated, even just sex, maybe casual sex. Will you tell her?
Just let it go.
Truthfully, if I dated my wife, chief bridesmaid, I will obviously tell her. This is how I'm going to tell her.
Okay.
Telling her is also to make her know that there is nothing else going on. For example, if I did not tell her and
sees you guys
together, like maybe no, wait. For example, if I did not tell her, and then maybe at the course of that, marriage, prepare, for the wedding. We can, things can happen. We can end up meeting each other, me and her chief bridesmaid somewhere, and then maybe later on, there's some secret. That's what I said earlier. There's some secret that cannot remain forever. So somebody may tell my wife, do you know that? Do you know that this person has dated? Then my wife will now remember. She will be like, oh, I saw
these two of them sitting together.
Yes.
What will they do?
Don't you think there's something going on?
Ella, think about it.
Yes.
The person you had a relationship with is this person's best man. If that is that person's best man, that means that he has connection to that person's circle of friends, which saw you with him.
Exactly.
So the likelihood of one of them leaking it unknowingly without even knowing anything.
Is a different conversation now.
No, wait.
Because if it's the same circle of friends, definitely, even without even telling you,
Okay, Ella, there's something you said before we went on the break, that you're going to expose
your gender. You guys be keeping secrets now. You people keep secrets a lot. Men keep secrets a lot, and their defense is more like, so far it doesn't affect you, you don't need to know, kind of thing. So that's what you guys do, and you can attest to that.
No,
Okay.
I don't agree. When it comes to keeping secrets, there's one video I watched. Somebody said that there's a difference between that. The reason why it seems that men keep secret a lot is because they always catch us.
Yes. Yeah.
And the reason why it seems that women don't keep secrets much is because they don't catch you people. So indirectly,
Men are sloppy.
No, it's not like that. Indirectly, what it means is that women keep secret more. Yes. Do you agree with that?
We just don't
they
get
are much better at it than men
Exactly.
Yes, we are actually.
Now, do you hear what she said?
I feel a woman can take a secret to the grave.
Yes.
To her grave, I mean. Yeah. So yeah, I think.
not necessarily, not necessarily actually, because men keep secrets a lot.
They do.
And my own is the fact that they will even tell you like it does not affect you. So what is your business? They will categorically tell you that it's not your business. Because you have a boyfriend, for instance, and he's doing some shady business or he's moving one kind of way. And you're even trying to ask him like what is going on. You know something is going on. He knows you know something is going on, but he will still tell you it's not your business. Men hide finances. They can never tell you how much they earn. Hey, they will never tell you. They will not tell you their bank account pin. They will not tell you their bank account balance, but they want to know your own, how much you're earning, everything. So men keep secrets a lot. But anyways,
you know what? You know why it seems that
it's a man's world. So
that men keep secret a lot is because I feel like there are some secret that men reveals to women and women they will use it against the men.
Vice versa.
If a man tell you how much he makes every month and you ask him money to do some certain things and he tells you that money is not available, will you agree that money is not available?
Where is the money?
No,
the side chick. Question now.
No.
What people are not keeping secret, so be open. I did this, I did that.
Yes.
Simple and short.
What if it's something he's not allowed to say? Maybe he signed an NDA or something.
You see what I'm saying?
And
Me too, I'll sign my own NDA.
At the time he will tell you I don't have it because he's not allowed to say it. He will tell you later.
No, he signed NDA. Sorry, he signed NDA for his own money.
Like maybe he put it somewhere, like contract stuff like that, and something's not.
He should just say contract. He doesn't have to go into details. Babe, is a contract. I can't talk about it now because I signed NDA. When it matures, I will tell you about. Is that so hard?
No,
is that so hard for you people?
No, I feel like for a man to openly, declare how much he makes every month, to openly tell you, see that first of all you have to be his wife. You can't expect a man to come and open up to you and begin to tell you how much he makes every month when you are just a girlfriend.
If you cannot tell your girlfriend, you cannot tell your wife because you have to start practicing. He's practicing. When you start practicing with your girlfriend, you progress into your.
Really?
You carry that attitude. You get used to it.
I don't agree with that.
You see,
I don't agree with that.
You see,
It's practice.
when we were talking just about past just now, you're like, no, some things you don't tell at all. But it comes to money, no, start with your girlfriend. Imagine.
No, my own is see, let me tell you something. I'm a kind of person that do what works for you. Do what works for your partner. Do what makes you happy, actually, most importantly. If you are dating somebody that doesn't care about, I talk to some people and the girl tells me that, oh, I got married, my husband never asked me about my past. He told me he just did not want to know. I'm moving forward, I'm making new memories, whatever happened in the past, that is your business. But her, from her own mind, she said she wanted to open up and tell him. And he said, well, he doesn't really care. If you tell me, fine. If you don't tell me, that's your business. So you even telling him is more like, when somebody doesn't care about something, you saying is just in passing. Do you understand? So it depends on your partner, your dynamic, and whatever the past is. Past has grade now. For instance, now, I meet a guy and he's bisexual. That is something that I would never accept, right? I have friends in the LGBTQ community and I have no problem with them. They have good vibes, everything. I love them and all that. But it's just a personal thing and nobody should be forced to throw that down my throat. If that is what you do, if you swing both ways, I'm sorry, but I can like you from afar, we can be friends, but I cannot date you. I'm so sorry. So don't force people into don't trap people, right? Just do the right thing, basically. That's all.
Okay, when you talk about past, I've always been on this part that I think that it is necessary to tell your partner your past to some degree.
But you know that when you're dating somebody, past comes out, right?
Yes, what I mean, exactly. That's
small.
That's what I'm trying to say. What I mean is, but to some degree, is that I think that your partner is entitled to know some certain things about you.
If it's a family secret, you're not entitled to that, actually. It's not affecting you.
What if the family secret is something that will affect him?
No,
that's if you get as a boyfriend, as a husband.
No, what do you mean?
And that one, if it's going to affect him,
knowing the past that we're talking about is before, maybe at the process of dating.
What do you do with parrot mouth? You're just calling.
Once you're married to a man or once you're married to a woman, it's assumed that they're supposed to have known almost all your secrets, almost everything about you. You can't allow me to get married to you and then after marriage you now come and be telling me I want to honey or darling, I want to tell you that when I was single, I did this, I did that. Why are you bringing it up now? Why didn't you tell me when we are getting to know each other?
But that's the thing now, some things don't affect you.
No, the reason is because I think you should let me know your past, so some things that I need to know so that I will know what I'm getting myself into.
But you know that sometimes some things happen in your past and you forget about them, you as a person. Then it now comes up in the future and then maybe you're already married and you're oh babe, this thing happened a long time, you guys even forgot about it.
You ladies don't forget. People don't forget.
Human beings forget.
So the year you dated him and then the first year you guys got married, you forgot all that time.
Yes, now okay, what if when 15 years ago I went to Dubai and something happened and blah 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 and I've forgotten about it. There's money that comes and starts blackmailing me, maybe they have my pictures or something. It's something that I did, I've forgotten about it now.
That is an exception. Exceptions don't make the rule.
No,
that's the thing now, but it happens.
For example, just like you said, if you had it been, for example, you went to Dubai, when you were still single, and then something happens, one thing leads to another, you now, had a one night stand with somebody, and what if that one night stand you had with somebody resulted into pregnancy?
No, I've already established the fact that if it's a child and the child is present, it's something. That one is something. Yes, that's in your past. That's never past again. That one is past continuous. Like
so have we agreed?
I mean, present continuous rather.
Have we agreed now that your partner deserves to know your past?
Depends on the past.
So
it's not everything because you know I'm saying this right.
Okay. Wait. If you say it's not everything, what are the things you feel that your partner is not supposed to know?
It depends on even the kind of partner I have. If I'm dating somebody that is very secretive and the person is not open, I don't have a problem opening up. Even people I don't know, I can even come and start telling you whatever. I'm more of an open book. If I trust you, I don't have a problem like talking to you about stuff. Do you get? And I don't trust everybody, so I have to build that level of trust. And once I trust you, like there's no limit to what I can tell you. Do you understand? So, and I feel like if I'm dating somebody and the person is secretive, the energy you give me, trust me said my mouth will close, because it's not like I stuck. My mouth is not like tap. So if you now say, okay, you two are keeping your own, me say I'll keep my own now, move on now. But if you're open to me and you're telling me, oh babe, this, I'll be open to you too. So it's not like I have a past that I've killed somebody, or like it's not. I don't have a past that is out of the ordinary. Well, let me just leave it at that, Sham. So,
Jael, what do you have to say? What do you have to say in this like
summary?
Yes, in this topic.
like, will you open up to your?
You open up. For example, now you are dating a guy, and you really want to marry this guy. Are you going to open up and tell him everything?
I think she already gave an answer
like,
about that.
but it's not like what she would do. But this one is like, will you open up?
She said if I plan on getting married to the guy, right?
Yes.
I will.
Everything.
What is off limits actually? When you're even saying pass. Okay, like. Okay, if you not tell you, please go and write list of all the people you have been with and the duration and the time.
Why would you that relationship is over.
Say it's over.
No,
Okay, you should not ask
tell
me
me to do that.
Okay, what is okay? Give me the number. If it says give me the number, you say no.
No, what do you need this
No,
for?
wait. Your perfect man. Your perfect man. See, let me tell you the perfect man. He's tall. He's handsome. No, he's tall. He's rich. He's handsome. He's romantic. Like he's the Jesus. He's like second Jesus. Do you understand? Like, but then you're the only thing. Those kind of men are very hard to come by.
Oh, fine. That's why you have to travel. Ajala the traveler. You have to travel around the country.
So you will not tell him.
Wait.
Just the number. Just the number.
Phone number. What is it?
Not phone number. Like just the number. Yeah, just the number of the guys.
Oh, like guys
you have been with. Yes.
Oh.
That one is not.
What do you think I was asking?
No, I thought phone number.
No, not their number. No, even if you should ask for their number, what's your business now? If he wants to embarrass himself, he can go and embarrass himself with the men and they're going to fight it out.
You want to
What's your
Sure, I always like number. Yeah.
Okay, if it's just number, okay.
Okay, it's not telling the number, but will you be truthful?
About telling
exactly. Jesus.
Like about things you've done in the past, will you be truthful
About everything.
When you actually decide to tell him?
Let me answer it like this, right? I'll first wait. I'll first check. Okay, this past will it have repercussion in the future?
Is it important?
Is it important?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. If it's not, cancel.
Sit down under the carpet.
Okay.
Then this one, like then this other one that like I know that I can't run away from his past. Like he will surely find out.
Yeah.
Like from one way or the other, I will tell him. I'll be open about it. So yeah, that would be my own.
If you're going to tell your partner about your past,
Yes.
don't lie about it.
Sure.
If you're going to tell your partner about your past, and if your partner did not ask you some question, sometimes it's better to just leave it that way. You know, there's some people that they feel that because I love this guy, because love is shaking me, they will just go and bring up something that nobody asked them. And when you now bring it up, the guy will now want to know.
Yeah. But you know, sometimes conversation now, you can just be gisting one kind of gist now. You're watching something. And you'll be, this time, just open your mouth and speak yourself.
You will now begin to dodge. You don't want to.
Because it's mistake now. Just like when you're your girlfriend and people are talking and say something, we'll just laugh about now. But men,
like you don't even know when things will just
come out. Yeah.
Okay. So I feel, for me, if I'm dating a girl, and at some point, and I want to marry her, at some point, I'm obviously going to ask her some questions as regard to her past.
Okay.
But I'll be very sensitive.
What kind of question do you want to ask her?
No.
It's question now.
No. The question is going to be surrounded by or characterized by the discussion I have with her. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That, for example, if you're with somebody and this person tell you that I don't eat this particular food, you may ask, are you allergic to this food? Or, what happened? Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Then the person can now tell you, oh yes, I'm allergic to this food. Then you already know that in the past the person ate it and something happened. And also there are some people that there's some things as a result of discussion you have with the person, trying to get to know the person and being open. And one of the things I discovered that also help people to open up to you is you being open to them.
You can't take away the fact that when people say past, they don't mean good things. They don't mean when you were a small girl, you playing on the playground, running up and down. Oh, what happened when you were small? What did your father buy for you when you were 10 years old? That's what people are talking about actually. They're talking about dirty past, dark past, past that you're not proud to talk about, past that you're hiding, they're running away from. So that's what we're talking about. So when you say allergy, even your doctor will ask you, are you allergic to anything? That one is normal. But the past we're talking about, what we're talking about now. So you know the questions you will ask your wife to be not when you're a small girl. What were you doing?
No, the thing is this. I feel like I deserve to know some things without even asking. And also I deserve for the fact that this person is someone I want to spend my life with. Without she asking me some certain things,
you open up
and tell her.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Every single thing.
No, the reason why I'm opening up, I'm going to open up and tell her is this. I would want her to know what she's getting into. I don't want her to enter and then,
Wait, but you will tell her every single thing.
No, the thing is, I will tell her the things that are important.
Exactly what I said, right?
No. The things that are important. There are some.
What is important to you might not be important to her, and what you're thinking is not important to her might be important to her. You know that, right?
No, what I mean by important is this. What I mean by important is this. Just like what we said earlier about maybe getting married to somebody, and you discover that that your wife's chief bridesmaid is your ex, and then or your best man is your wife. This thing. If my wife's chief bridesmaid is my ex, I will obviously open up to my wife before. Before even the first time she suggested that this thing, I'll just tell her. The reason is because sooner or later she will.
Okay, what if it's not her chief bridesmaid? It's just her friend, a random friend. We used to tell her.
I'll tell her that I know your friend.
You know her how?
And then she will ask. Then you guys should talk about it.
Yes, I'll tell her.
If she does not,
tell her that I've dated her. I'll tell her.
Okay.
The reason why is that
and what she does not date you again because you dated her friend.
The friend
then you should not be dating that person in the first place.
Do you understand? If I don't tell her, the friend might tell her. And if the friend is going to tell her, the friend might tell her a different story.
That's
true.
not good.
Do you understand? The friend might tell her that when we dated, I did this, I did that, and all of that. And when she comes back and she'll start asking me, and I'll say yes, I dated that. She'll say, why didn't you tell me? So it's true what she said. That's why you didn't tell me. Now do you see the
that makes sense actually.
So what I mean is, I think there was a question you asked me.
Yeah, she said, what if what's not important to her, to you, is important to her? That's the question she should have asked Jael.
No,
not you.
It's for men only.
But exactly, it's too biased. But
it's my opinion now. It's my choice now.
It's not fair.
If I want to, okay, it's not like it's okay. No, what she said, right? Yeah. I understand what she's saying, and that's the same thing you came out to say again.
Exactly.
That's when I remember that. Okay, what if what you're thinking is important? That's when the thing entered my head, and I'll just send again. Let me ask. No, that's why I said let me ask. No, that's the thing. It just entered my head. I was like, oh, what if? Because everybody thinks like they know what is important to somebody, but you don't even know the person. You can be telling me, this thing.
No.
Do you know that?
Dating somebody.
Do you know that?
Obviously, you should know what's important.
Some people have standards, right? Or deal breakers for them. My deal breaker is not your deal breaker. So what if I'm dating a guy and he tells me he's a cultist or he has killed somebody? It's something I can live with. So far it doesn't affect me, Sha. We can be moving on. Do you understand? But maybe it's not the one that killed.
Wait. Do you say? Can you move on with that?
I'm just saying, generally,
because I
give you an example.
I'm sure you cannot. You will call it off.
Is a mod if you kill somebody.
You will call it off.
This YouTube show, I don't want to just talk sha, but to me, like, depends on the scenario sha. Actually, like,
Yeah.
if it's self-defense, if it's mistake, there's manslaughter now, so those kind of things, like, yeah.
If it's self-defense, yeah.
If it's manslaughter, if it was a mistake, you accidentally killed somebody, those things that.
For you cost
So
me.
okay. Now we've come to an agreement that yes, you should talk to your partner. You should open up to them.
I don't agree. I said
It depends on the secret.
Yes.
Depends on the past. If the past is past,
I'm
leave it there.
still staying in the middle.
Then I asked you people, what are the past that you think that
Me?
you remain there? Okay,
That's what I'm saying. There's no standard now. That's like I said now. For instance, what
It's
if
from
Jael?
person to person.
Yes. What if Jael says, oh, she cannot date a cultist? Me, I said, and like, to me, it's not a big deal. Then maybe it's the little thing that you're thinking is not important. You don't tell me. I find out, then it's now be like a big deal to me. So yeah, it just varies. Yeah. But anybody you're dating, sha, if you want to open up, good luck. If you don't want to, my dear, keep quiet. Close your mouth.
Feel free.
As in, do what you want. Do what makes you happy, please. If your man is not opening up to you, please don't open up to him. Shut your mouth. He does not need to know.
If your man
You don't need to
asking
know.
you some question as regard to your past, sometimes it may be because he has heard some things. Maybe someone made a comment, because men are very sensitive, and when he wants to know, he may not come directly. He may want to hear from
corners.
you. He may want to, yes, exactly. He would want to hear your own version. Maybe at the end of everything, he will now tell you, yes, somebody have told me that. And also, sometimes you discover that there are some past that you begin to talk to your man about. He will tell you, yes, I've heard it. There's some things that you begin to talk to a guy about. He will tell you that, yes. And you'll be wondering, and he will tell you, yes, somebody's made a comment about that and all of that.
For your gist to be on the streets, my dear, not doing something right too.
No, you see,
how would your gist be on the streets? I don't understand. Like, you're not being slick now. How about that sloppy? Like no. No, what? No, that's very. Yes, that's a past, right? But I'm just saying, like, for you to get to that point whereby your boyfriend is telling you, I heard.
Wait, now you don't know if a friend you had in the past, but you broke off it, means you bad and spread rumors and twist.
Okay, that's different now.
Can happen.
That one. If you're asking me, I'll tell you like this is not true. Do you understand? But not something being.
It may not come to you directly. It may just.
No. If as my boyfriend, you're cutting corners. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Tell me like this is who said this. So if he's a liar, I'll go and meet the person. Why are you saying shit about me? Do you understand?
What if your man does not want to go and meet the person?
I think he should tell me. No, he should tell me who the person. I know who my enemies are now. Yes.
Maybe he knows that you have a very hot temper.
Okay, wait.
He knows the person. That person.
So he's protecting the person over my own this thing.
Ella, let me ask you this question. For example, you see a lady that was once a prostitute.
Okay.
And got married to a man. Right?
Yeah.
The past is something she will never be proud of.
Yes, true.
Do you think that the man deserves to know?
That scenario, I'll say yes.
Those are not the types of
Yes.
things you hide, though.
But these days, but wait.
Okay.
The reason why you're saying prostitute because she stood on the road to sell sex for money, right?
Yeah.
So many women these days are doing sex for money. Just because they're not standing on the road, don't mean they're not prostitutes.
Okay.
So I feel like there's no difference actually. So
If there's no difference, then you should be able to just say it now.
Yes.
but I'm just saying, like, you calling her a prostitute is not like.
Yes.
No, there's no need to sugarcoat the word. It is what it is.
Okay, so anybody that is a
Past.
prostitute should tell their boyfriend or their husband.
If their husband, yes.
Okay.
If they wear
Take for
a prostitute,
take for
they should
instance.
say it.
Yes.
Because it will catch up to you.
Exactly.
Because you've been with too many people.
That's
You've been with too many people.
You don't get my point,
Pastor,
right? Many women
yeah.
who have been with so many people, even more than prostitutes. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes, but when she has done it to the point that she's doing it for money,
That's even better.
Different. No, that's worse.
That's better than somebody using for free.
No, that's worse. That's worse. That's
If you want to do a shower work, collect money.
Okay, you know what?
Get money for your work
Wait,
because
you know what?
see, that one is even worse. No.
Do you know what I'm thinking about?
It's better to you,
Do you know-
not to a guy.
One of the reasons
Do you know a guy will even be more? He wants a guy be more sympathetic. If maybe life has done me dirty, I have to proceed to get money. Now me, my father is a billionaire, but all I do is just sleep around. Who you feel sympathetic towards?
Yeah.
Who can you forgive more?
What do you think the
Wait, this question is.
I'm just asking, yeah.
This question is tricky. Why I say the question is tricky is that one, you have a choice. You cannot say that okay because your father is not rich or because you are poor.
No,
that's.
I didn't have a
reason
choice.
why. No, you always everybody has their choice.
unless you were forced into
Because
it,
there is
that's the
no
only
matter how poor
condition.
you are, there's some people that are poorer than you. Do you understand? So it's always a choice. You can choose
You know-
to do prostitution.
When I
and you
when
can
I
also
hear
choose not to do that.
when I hear people say you have a choice, I just feel like it's very it just icks me like somehow. You've not gotten to walk in my shoes, so don't say you have a choice, you could have done better. Because when you wake up in the morning and you're the breadwinner of your family and you look left, you look right and you see nothing to eat, and the only option is for you to just go and stand on that street and sleep with somebody to get money, you won't tell me you have a choice. Do you understand? And that is the only choice you have. Or your father is sick in the hospital, your mother is dying. The only thing that can save them is you standing on that road to save them. Nobody, no family, no nothing. At that point, you don't have a choice. At that point, that's what you have to survive.
If you tell the story like that, right, obviously it will gain sympathy and the guy would understand. But you should also understand that, okay, I have no choice and I'm doing this for the sake of survival, but it will have consequences and I should
True.
be willing to deal with that.
True.
The
Yeah.
moment you decide to ignore the consequences and think that it's something that should just be accepted regardless because you had no choice, that's when there's problem.
You're right, 100%, right?
I think from my own view, I think I'll be a little bit my view is a little bit contradictory to what you've said. I feel that everybody has a choice. Let me break it down. No matter the situation you are in, you cannot say that your story is the worst story ever in this life. There are people that are poorer than you, and yet they choose not to do that same thing that you do. There are people that that their own story is actually, if you talk about being poor, if you talk about difficulties and all of that, you discover that you are actually very rich when it comes to them. So I feel that there's some certain things you can't say that it's because of a situation, the situation you find yourself in. That is why you decide to just pick up arm and start going and rob people. That is because of the situation.
Me, I tend to put myself in this position, right?
Life, you see, this life we live. Life is a choice, and whether we like it or not, we make choice daily. And we live by the consequences of the choices we make.
Yes, there will be consequences, right?
Yes.
If maybe, for instance, the person is somebody that I've done prostitution and I know that, okay, this thing I've done has reduced my chances of getting married. I know that, yes, as I'm doing this thing to survive, I know, like, okay, to have consequences. And that is very okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, okay, because of what life threw at me, I have to force somebody to be with me or take me the way I am. No. If you don't want to take me the way I am, then it's okay. But I'm just saying, like, I try to understand, like, where people come from, why people do the things they do. Because life is actually very, very hard. And I cannot tell you, like, oh, this is what happened, then you had a choice, but you chose to do the wrong thing. I wasn't there. I wasn't feeling what you were feeling at the time. I wasn't there when maybe your parents were crying to you, or you wake up in the morning, your siblings are crying, they've not seen. Like, life, God. If you see people who have actually seen poverty and hunger, you will not tell them, oh, but you had a choice, right? Yeah. There are people like that. And what I was even asking was, like, who will you feel, like, who will you even forgive more? Somebody
if I am to choose between the rich
yes,
and poor,
yes,
we'll say that the poor person, the poor lady, is doing it for a reason.
Yes.
But the rich lady is just doing it for fun. So if I am to forgive, if I am to
if you are to
ever forgive, is the person that is doing it just to earn this thing. But when it comes to your past, right? Yeah. Like there's something I feel like that is actually one of the reasons why many people don't like talking about their past. One, because they are scared. They are scared that their partner will leave them. They are scared that maybe they will see them as people that are bad. Do you understand? Because of maybe the good name they have always been, they've been living their life as innocent people. Okay, for example, now I know of a lady that was in a relationship with a guy, and things was happening. She lied to the guy about some particular kind of thing. She did not know that relationship will, reach to a point where they will consider getting married. So she lied to the guy about a particular thing, and when the relationship was going towards getting married, it became very difficult for her to now come clean. And this is a lie that obviously after marriage, this guy is obviously going to know. Do you understand? Okay, you see some ladies, they will lie to some guys and claim that they are virgins, and at the end of everything, maybe their relationship is now entering into marriage. Do you understand? Obviously, if you get married to this guy that you lied to, it will be clear. He will find out that you are not a virgin. So why would you lie about some certain things like that? So I feel like the reason why many people try to hide their past, or many people try as much as possible to not to talk about their past, sometimes it's as a result of the pain that they pass through as a result of that past. There are some pasts that are too ugly that when some people begin to talk about it, some past is something that you're not even proud of. That if you have opportunity to rewrite, if you have opportunity to go back in time, you will change some certain things. So some people doesn't want to talk about it because they feel like they will get emotional talking about it. So, and also people don't want to talk about it because they feel that their partner will see them as, oh, I thought you were innocent, so you are not that innocent. So they won't talk about it. So they feel like, oh, if I open up to my partner, who knows how he's going to see me or how she's going to see me. Somebody that been seeing you as this innocent girl, we now tell him, oh, I've slept with 50 men. Look at you like this. Oh.
What did you say?
50 men.
50? Like, and you are doing like a virgin like this.
Oh, the truth of the matter is that we can't take away the fact that whatever you do in the past, everything has consequences in life. So whatever you do, just be careful, Sha. Just know what you're doing.
Okay, guys, there is message we received. Before we came up with this topic, we sent message across and in our other platform, and some people responded. We received a message from someone who told us a story which we are obviously going to talk about, and we would want you to write whatever you feel like, comment below whatever you feel like is the solution. And so the story is this: a woman got married to her husband, and they were living peacefully. They were living together, everything was going on well. They had their first child, they had a second child, but the lady said that she went to a party and got drunk, and when she came back, she had a one-night stand with their driver, and she got pregnant. And when she got pregnant for the driver, she knew, she said subsequently that she had sex with her husband, but she knew that the baby, the child, does not belong to her husband. So, but the thing is this: she said that they are living peacefully, that everything is going on well. The husband provide for them, the husband still love them, the husband, like, everything is going on, but she does not have peace. That she feel like, part of her is telling her that what is going on is not good. You should come clean. Tell your husband that this thought, this guy, this boy is not yours. So she says she's confused, that she doesn't know what to do. So please, I want us to just quickly say one or two things about this, and then
and then our viewers will now have to contribute by commenting below. So what do you think that this lady should do?
Well, personally, I feel like if you're watching this, please just keep your mouth shut. It's not important. It's important, but it's not important. Just keep your mouth shut and just wait for the day that everything will come out in the open. Because now your family is going on well, people are happy. The moment you tell your husband, everything is going to shit, like it's scattering. So just, he will know, he will eventually know, but for the time being, just, you've made a mistake, which is like that's very wrong, like with your driver. How about? But no judgment, Sha. Anyways, no.
Okay, let's see what Jael has to say. What do you have to say?
Honestly, I would say she should tell him,
Okay.
and she should know that whatever the consequence would be after letting him know, like it's something she has to boldly face. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay. And mind you that the driver does not know.
No, wait, why did she just abort the belle in the first place?
I don't know.
Okay, she not talk about that one.
Yeah, she did say. You know, shit happens sometimes. Okay. Let's hear what.
But sorry, has she done a DNA test that she knows that the baby is for the driver?
I don't know.
Okay, she's just thinking.
Yeah,
I think she should get a test first.
Period of
No, she feels that the period of, you know, there is this popular saying that a woman is the only person that can tell you who the biological father of their child.
I feel like that saying should be for our mother's time, when they were sleeping one person at a time. These days, women sleep with multiple. They can have sex with 1, 2 guys, 3 guys in the same day. So you can't tell. So do a test first. Know for sure before you can see something that is not even a husband's child. Then you now so just do a test first. Actually,
she said according to this thing, I feel
she
that
knows.
she's certain.
Okay, she's certain. And she's certain. Okay.
She should be open with him.
I feel that she's certain.
Oh.
For me,
So you hold on. The idea is that she should.
She should just she should not say anything actually.
And you say that she should open up.
Yeah.
Let's hear what Josh has to say.
For me, I think that kind of situation is probably not something she might be able to handle on her own. It's very difficult.
Okay.
So she might have to involve someone that the man and her trust. Like someone, I don't know, maybe like a godfather or father figure to the both of them of some sort. Maybe to them it can be a pastor, to them it can be one of the fathers or something. Or it can even be a godmother.
I think what he means is somebody the husband respects and listens to. So it can be anybody. Yeah, it can be anybody. Yeah.
She opens up to that person, makes the person understand the situation. Then when she's telling the husband, that person needs to be there for the sake of controlling the situation, and also partially maybe for her safety in case the guy does not fully understand the situation when she first says it. Yeah,
how will you not understand?
It's important. It's a very dangerous situation. Partially for her safety, that person needs to be there.
Do you know what I'm thinking? Do you know what's going through my mind? What's going through my mind is you say you should call somebody and the person should be there to calm this. What did the person go?
Do you understand? The man will say, it's alright. When she sleeps, we'll stab her in the stab her. You see, I say don't talk.
But the anger he will feel if he does get angry, at that moment is going to be much higher than after.
No, but
and the godfather or godmother would know the guy, so he might actually tell her that after this, leave, go somewhere, let me speak with him. So that time she will calm him down.
But do you know that?
And they might even separate and like maybe relax their attention.
But do you know that the man might never still ever forgive her, even with the godfather, godmother presence?
He does not have to, but at the very least,
he knows.
He salvaged the situation. The godfather, godmother salvaged the situation.
Okay. The viewers, please write your comment below what you think that this woman should do. Do you think that this woman should, open up to her husband and tell her husband that, look, honey or daddy or whatever they call themselves, this boy is not yours. It belongs to your driver. Or
At least drive
even hearing it, now it's just like, eh?
drive a better person, boy.
Viewers, please continue to tell us what you think, because this is
Honey,
this is actually
this boy is not
difficult
yours.
situation. When I received this message, I've been going through it. I've been thinking more about it. I did not, sincerely speaking, I could not come up with any solution. So the only thing that that was just coming out of my mind is, I think this marriage.
No, it's a very nasty. The marriage is
very nasty. That single thing destroyed.
not good. It's, the chances of it's a Nigerian person, right?
Yes.
African man.
The chances of it surviving is less than 50% at this point.
50 or 5%. To me, it's 5% though. Because most men, they can do their own, but once it's the wife that steps outside or more.
No. Now you see. Now you're
No, the wife did not step outside.
She did what?
That's the difference.
What did she
She was
do?
under the influence of alcohol. That's different.
That is no excuse. That is no excuse, please, oh. So okay, so if your husband cheats and he tells you he was drunk, it's okay. No, you
I
put
never
yourself.
said it was okay.
It's still not okay.
No,
It's still
it's
not
not
okay. I'm just
okay.
saying the situation is different.
It doesn't matter.
No, I don't.
Does
think
not
if
matter
your
to me,
husband-
it doesn't matter.
If your husband is, got drunk and cheat. In fact, let's not go there, because if we go into this topic, it's going to be.
Me, I feel like there's no excuse for this woman, right? She has fucked up. She has fucked up.
Yes.
So
Please, if you're watching us and you are the person that sent this message to us,
Yeah.
please just know that the mistake has been made.
yeah.
And my personal advice for you is this: I think sometimes it's better to allow the sleeping dog to
Like
lie until a situation or something brings it up.
yeah.
Then you start to explain, because if you go to a husband now and begin to tell him that
Yeah.
this is what happened, I don't know how he's going to take it, because for men sometimes we think straight. Like, he may not even consider, he may not care. I don't know if you understand. He may not even come to to think what happened and you got drunk and all of that. He will just get so much angry, and his reaction you may not like it. So for me, I would say yes, you have made the mistake, and sometimes it's good to come clean. But in this particular one, please, you need to pray.
How fast?
You need God. In this
Hey,
particular one,
God on top.
yes, you need God in this particular one, because you have messed things up.
Nah.
You just need God.
Yeah, and please, she should stay away from alcohol from now on. Not a single.
You don't need to tell her. She already
Ever. Don't touch it.
Yes, she already knows that.
See, let me tell you something. When people say alcohol, it's what is in your mind that alcohol just brings out. Actually, let me tell you. So people
Maybe
that
she was on it now and
she don't they hide the driver, because if it is a man that's off topical, if it's a man that you value your life, maybe it's the man that eats yours, and you know in your life that this one is a irritating thing. Whether you drink from now to tomorrow, pass out.
What if the
Not
driver
that
is
man
not
touch.
cheating? What if
That's what I'm saying, is what is in your mind that alcohol brings out. That's my point.
Are you trying to?
So it's that's what I'm just trying to say.
Wala.
The woman
Shall be eyeing the driver.
cheated on her husband as a result of the fact that she has been having that in mind, or because the husband has, or because the husband has been the husband has not been fulfilling his duty as a man. So who are you blaming? Are you blaming the man?
No, I'm not blaming the man. I'm just saying, like I just said, like off topic, right? He said she should stay away from alcohol. She should never touch it again. And I'm saying alcohol just brings out what you will not do on a normal day. It just gives you that extra push. So if you want to cheat, you've been thinking of cheating. The day you drink, you go and cheat.
Exactly, which is why
understand?
you should not drink alcohol, because you will lose the self-control you've used to hold it back
So
now.
are you trying to say that if you want to know what
which
your
is
partner
to
is
say-
thinking about, you should
which
be
is
quiet.
Because but let me tell you something. When you drink alcohol, right, and you're horny, it's the person you like you're thinking of. It's not any random boy in the club. You can be in the club with 1 million boys. Your boyfriend is at home sleeping. It's the boy you want to run home to go and meet. Do you understand? So alcohol will even make you like, nah, forget that thing, Jerry.
Alright, please, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, and also like and share. We're going to send the link to our Instagram, Facebook on the comment below. Please just like our video, share it with your friends, and also follow us on our Instagram, follow us in our Facebook, and watch out for more of our videos. We have so many interesting videos that are coming up very soon. Like, it's going to be mind-blowing. And in our next video, we're also going to talk about, conclude this topic, this story now that we just told us. Why we also expect you to write like whatever you feel that this woman should do, because I believe that she's obviously going to watch this video and obviously going to see your comments. So please don't insult her, please. The mistake has been made already. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this is Realitygist YouTube channel. We keep it real here. We make everything real. We say the way it is. We don't we don't side, we don't pick side. Because except that,
why are you looking at me?
So yes, we say it the way it is. Thank you so much. And please, by my left hand side, this is Ella. You have a YouTube channel.
Yes, so I have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel's name is House of Way. So please subscribe, watch my videos. I do everything, a little bit of everything. So please go subscribe to my channel.
She does everything, including bullying us.
Yeah, so women empowerment. If you want to come to my channel, you will learn a lot of things. Just come.
Okay. In my right hand side, this is baby Jael, and
my Instagram handle. baby_juice.
Okay, all right, okay.
Thank
and this is Joshua. So your Instagram handle. Okay. All right, okay. And also please follow us on our Instagram. Our Instagram link is below. Please subscribe. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Please subscribe, all this talking. People have giving you subscribe, share, comment, like, turn on the notification bell, everything. Do it, and watch out for part 2 next week.
Yeah, there is next week.
Continuation next week. Yeah.
Oh my God. Bye.
Bye.